when we hear the Guru Shabad, when we think of Vaisakhi Day, our hearts overflow with love and with joy for the Guru, and love and joy for the Sikh way of life. Today, as we speak, that challenge of getting our greater society to feel that love that we're feeling right now when we hear the Guru Shabad, that love that we feel when we think of the Guru Sikhs, that love that we feel when we think of the sacrifices the Sikhs have made throughout history, the love that we feel when we think of the Sikhs in Ardas who gave their everything but they never gave their faith, that love that we feel as Sikhs every day when we walk proudly with the stars on our head and our Panch Kakars intact, that love we feel is not the same type of feeling that the rest of society has towards us. So today, on this Vaisakhi Day in Washington, D.C., we launched a campaign, the Sikh Coalition, to persuade the United States Army to end its policy since 1981 of excluding Sikhs with their dastar, with their kesh in the United States Army. And what's at stake for our community? What's at stake for the young children who are here today, who we are praying and who we are fighting for them to be Sikhs and to be proud for Sikhs? What is at stake for our children? What's at stake really is that this case that we filed today against the U.S. Army is really the mother of all cases in the United States. If we can persuade the United States Army to appreciate and respect and accept Sikhs into the Army, it makes it much more difficult for the rest of society to not accept Sikhs in employment, not accept Sikhs in school. We know that our children at school hear words like terrorist, Taliban, Bin Laden. When we have Sikhs, Guru Gobind Ji Sikhs, fighting in the U.S. Army, we'll have taken our greatest step forward to finally establishing ourselves in this country as this is our home, but this is our home where we're not going to just be Americans, we are going to be Sikh Americans. We are going to be the Sikhs of the Guru, the Sikhs who we heard in that Shabad that we love of the Guru. That is what's at stake in this case. And Sadh Sangat Ji, we know from Sikh history that there is no challenge that we cannot overcome. If Sikhs are determined, Guru Sahib told us we're Savalak, and there is no challenge that we cannot overcome. So what I'm going to ask you to do today is, we're going to hand out flyers and pamphlets. We brought over 1,000 to the Gurdwara Sahib today that tell you where you can sign an online petition to the U.S. Army, letting them know that Sikhs expect them to do the right thing on this case. Over the next 3 days, we're meeting with U.S. representatives, including representatives from the state of Maryland. So it's important that you sign that petition so that we can tell the Maryland members of Congress that Sikhs in your district care about that issue. And then over the coming months, we're going to be sharing with the Sangat ways that you can physically make calls to your members of Congress and let them know that we expect them to change the rules that stop Sikhs from being able to serve. Today with me is a Sikh who I'm very proud of, and for whom we should say a Jakara for when he's done. His name is Captain Kalsi. He is one of 2 young Sikhs who today filed the papers with us. He wants to serve in the United States Army as a medical doctor, and we filed the papers in his case today. So I just wanted to say Fateh to the Sangat.